afternoon, everybody. All right, welcome to my third episode of Noah's Quarantine Play-by-Plays. All right, I hope everyone's doing great on this Saturday afternoon. I hope everybody had a great week, and I know that during this quarantine time, it's still tough for us, and there's also a lot of other things that's going around in the world, but sometimes I think we just have to take our mind off of it sometimes, and we have to talk about positive things, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, I'm back today with a new episode of Noah's Quarantine Play-by-Plays. So today, I'll be doing the Week 9 matchup from this past NFL season between the New England Patriots 5-2 and the 8-0 New England Patriots at the 5-2 Baltimore Ravens. Now, before we get started, let me go ahead and show you some new equipment that I got. So, this is the podcasting microphone. It was a birthday gift given from my dad. Shout out to my dad, thank you very much. And yeah, basically, and I got a phone kit too, so my dad won't have to keep holding the phone every time I'm doing a live stream. And yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go to work. I got my computers here. I got 2 TVs. I actually have my own studio or something. I mean, I got all this equipment. I think I'm ready to have my own studio or something like that. Yeah. So, now, before we get started into the broadcast, I'm going to go ahead and show you the first question I have on my PowerPoint. So if you want to turn your attention to the PowerPoint, I'll let you see the home screen a little bit. Yeah, I'm very good at creating these PowerPoints, as you can see. Alright, so let's go ahead and click next. So here's my first question. I want you guys to spot how many turnovers you can spot in this broadcast. So there's no right or wrong answer. Just want you guys to see how many total turnovers you guys spot in this broadcast. 2 of them are actually from that game. If you can see, the other 2 from the New England Patriots are interceptions that I got from the internet from other games that we played. Yep. So let's go ahead and start. Be a lookout for how many turnovers you guys can spot in this game. And I'll go probably about 3 minutes into this broadcast, and then I'll stop it, and we're going to go on to the second question. So let me go ahead and start. Okay, pause that. We got to mute the TV. And got my handy dandy recorder here. Put that on. Let's go ahead and start. Here we go. Alright guys, so this is the Patriots versus Ravens Week 9 matchup from last year, 2019 of the NFL season. Let's go ahead and start. Patriots come into this game undefeated. Here's 3rd and 5 for the Ravens as the Patriots defense are introducing themselves. Jackson's in trouble here, able to get it away and complete the pass for a first down to Marquise Brown. And now we have another first down coming up for the Ravens. It's a toss outside to Mark Ingram. Ingram with a first down, bounces outside, gets close to midfield, almost in New England's territory. And now you have Hollywood Brown in motion on 1st and 10. He takes the handoff. Look at him go. Left side up the sideline. And he's out of bounds. 4th out of bounds at the 25-yard line, actually. And now 2nd down and 4. And now they play fake to Gus Edwards. Jackson on the move, and he completes that one to Hayden Hurst for the first down. And now it's 3rd down and 2. Willie Snead, number 83 in motion, but they give it to Gus Edwards, and he is stuffed. No gain on the play, and will bring up 4th down for Baltimore. And now here's a 24-yard field goal attempt by Justin Tucker, but it looks like movement by the New England defense as Tucker's kick is good. And yet that is a neutral zone infraction on the New England Patriots. So it'll be an automatic first down for Baltimore. Here's 1st down and goal. Jackson's going to keep it himself, and look at this. All alone, he'll just walk it in, celebrate in for the touchdown. That didn't take long at all for the Ravens on that opening drive. And now we have 3rd and 10 for the Patriots to open up their drive. Brady with pressure coming, and he just has to throw it away. He's complete. Nobody there. And it'll bring up now a 4th down for the New England Patriots. And that was Ed Reed. He was actually at the game. And now the Ravens are back on offense with Mark Ingram with the football. Ingram takes it close to the 40-yard line. Here's 3rd down and 2. Jackson swings it out, completes it to Mark Andrews with another Ravens first down. Ravens tight ends are first in the league in receptions and touchdowns. First team in the league. And here's Jackson on a first down on a keeper, finds a big hole up the middle and takes it for a first down. And now 2nd down and 4. They're going to hand off to Mark Ingram. He's going to get another Ravens first down. Highlights are moving really fast here. 2nd down and 9. That's Justice Hill in motion, number 43. Jackson is going to have to eat it. He's going to have to sack back at the 21-yard line. So now it's 3rd down and 10. Can the Ravens get a first down here? Jackson looks, throw. Oh, the pass is batted in the air and it's incomplete. That probably could have been intercepted. So now here's a 39-yard attempt for Tucker. And its kick is right down the middle. Here come the Patriots to back on offense. Here's 3rd and 7. Brady can't get out of trouble, and he's going to be sacked back at about maybe the 27-yard line. That's Patrick Owasso, number 48. And now the Ravens are back on offense to start the 2nd quarter. They give it to Mark Ingram. And here's Ingram in the clear. Look at him go. 40, 30, 25. Gets past one man inside the 15, and he's down close to the 10-yard line. It'll be first down now for Baltimore. Here's Gus Edwards now with the carry. Edwards finds a lane, finds the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. A score on all 3 possessions. Now it's 16-0. And now here's 3rd and 1 for the Patriots. They have to get something going. Brady cannot connect with his receivers for some reason. Rex Burkhead with the intended receiver. It's incomplete. And now the Ravens are receiving the punt for Cyrus Jones. He muffed the punt. The ball's on the ground. It's loose. And the indication is that it might be New England's football. And it is. Patriots ball. And they're going to have great starting field position to begin this drive. At the 20-yard line now. Tom is going to swing it outside of James White. He's got running room inside the 20, 10, and close to the 4-yard line where he's brought down. And now here's 3 plays later. 3rd down and goal now for the Patriots. Brady looks that way from Mohamed Sanu, and he has a touchdown. Touchdown, Mohamed Sanu. So the Patriots capitalized on a Cyrus Jones muff punt, and it took them 4 plays, 20 yards to score. And the Patriots are on the board. We're going to stop right here. Woo!
Hi, Daddy.
I'll be right back. Hey, buddy. Hey, night. Alright, so, now my second question, if you guys can turn to the PowerPoint right there. I'm going to give you guys maybe a minute or 2 to answer this question. How many total yards do you guys think Lamar Jackson had in this game, passing and rushing? So, I'm going to help you guys with this here. Think about right now where it says passing and rushing. Think about the passing yards. Your passing yards will be a large amount than your rushing yards. So you just think about how many passing yards Lamar Jackson had and then how many rushing yards he had, and you just combine that together and then come up with your answer, alright? So, it's not a right or wrong answer, but I do have the answer though on the next slide. But what do you guys think? How many total yards do you guys think he had, alright? I'll give you probably a minute to answer that question, and then we'll continue on. So, I saw 500 yards in the comments there. Okay, not quite. So, at the end of this broadcast, I'm actually going to show you the full stats from both players, or I'm sorry, for both teams. So if I go on to the next slide here, this is the amount of yards Lamar Jackson had in this game. So it was a total of 224 total yards. I will tell you though, he had 163 passing yards and I think 61 rushing yards. So that's a total of 224 total yards for Lamar Jackson in his broadcast. So that was, that's how many yards he had. So now let me go on and continue but we're going to go ahead and skip through here. Let's see, we're going to skip maybe 2 minutes into this broadcast. I'm not going to keep you guys long. Let's go. Let's go here. The 5:30 mark. Let's continue. So now it's the same score. It's 3rd and goal though. Tom Brady just threw an incomplete pass on 3rd down and goal. So now the Patriots are going to have to line up to kick a field goal. And they cut into the lead to 7 points. Now 17-10. And now the Ravens are in charge of the ball now. 3rd and 6. And his pass is batted away, incomplete. Nearly could have been intercepted. The Patriots are going to get the ball back to start the second half. Right now, they have a chance to tie this game before we reach halftime anyway, as Julian Edelman with the catch there inside the 40-yard line to the 35. Clock is going to continue to run here. Tom Brady and the shotgun steps up, fires to the sideline, and a great adjustment and a catch by James White. And Tom Brady signaling for a timeout. New England looking to score here before we hit halftime. Here's 3rd and goal. They give it to James White, who goes to the outside. White's going to get tripped up to about maybe the 1-yard line. And actually, we're going to stop it right here. We're going to stop it right here. You guys got to talk about this. Let me go back to the replay here. So the officials say that he's down at the 1-yard line, but James White is going to get tripped up by his own player. If we go back one more time, this remote is moving very slow. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now let's pause it right there. Okay, so James White is going to get tripped right here by his own offensive lineman. So he's not down by contact yet. Someone has to touch him. Marcus Peters actually touches him, but the question is, was he down? Does he get to the end zone here, or is he already touched? And it looks like he was already touched before he gets that ball across the goal line. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? You guys can tell me in the comments what you guys think. Is that a touchdown, or is that down at the 1? So the ruling was down at the 1. So let's go ahead and continue this. So now here's Nick Falk to attempt a 19-yard field goal attempt before we reach halftime. It's good. So now it's 17-13. And now we're in the 3rd quarter with the Patriots with the ball. 3rd and 7. Tom Brady, look at the time. Pressure on his face, but he's able to still get it away and complete it to the 40-yard line to Mohamed Sanu, the newest Patriot. He signed with them just, I think, last week before this game. Here's a flea flicker. Brady with time, and he gets it back to Sanu. He's across Ravens territory inside, it looks like maybe the 36-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3, though. Brady's going to connect again. Julian Edelman. Now they're looking to take the lead here. So now 1st and 10. They fake it to Rex Burkhead. He swings it out to Julian Edelman. And Edelman with the ball coming out is going to be picked up by the Ravens. This is Marlon Humphrey running back the other way. There's no flags, no whistles blown on the play. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's going to be 70 yards if it stands. We're going to stop at the replay right about here. Okay, so you guys know the drill. Was the knee down? Were the knees down before this ball came out of his hand? Well, if we stop it right there, perfect. That ball is definitely out. You guys see that? This ball is definitely out before this right knee right here touches the ground. This was a big play from this defense. I like that. I just like I like how I don't even know who stripped the ball out. It was probably Josh Bynes, number 57. And this ball is completely out right before Edelman's knee goes down. And Marlon Humphrey, this was like a gift to him or something. Like he just happened to be right in the area, scooped and score. Nothing too crazy. I don't even think he celebrated that much when he scored the touchdown, because there's still a lot of football to play. You know how Tom Brady is when he's down a lot of points, like to come back. You guys remember, hold on a second, this game was 17-0 before they actually scored points. It was 17-13 going into the half. They could have tied the game up at 17 before we went to the half. They didn't. They could have took the lead on this drive, but didn't. And we were able to force a fumble and try for a touchdown. All right, we got plenty of time. I think this is the part where I stop and go to my 3rd question. So let's take a peek at the screen over there, my PowerPoint. Let's go to the 3rd question. Alright, sorry. I think some of y'all already saw the answer, but if you didn't, go ahead and take a look and guess how many or what record do you guys think Tom Brady is against the Ravens? So throughout his career. So I can tell you that we struggled against Tom Brady a lot of times. Like, well, how many? I don't even know what game that was. That probably was the divisional round game back in 2014. That picture, but what record do you guys think Tom Brady is against the Ravens? All right, you guys don't have to think too much on this. Okay, listen, this was not a hard question because the correct answer is 9-3, and I tell you why. Some of y'all already saw it. That's why y'all had that as your answer. But the computer is moving very slow. The computer is moving fast here than it is to the screen. So, yep, 9-3 record versus the Ravens. One of those losses came here in this game, if you guys remember. The other 9 wins, I don't even know where they came in. Probably a long time ago when I wasn't watching football at the time. Alright, let me go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead to now, we're going to skip ahead, actually. Skip all the way to this one. Let's go to the 8:27 mark of this game. So, Patriots already scored a touchdown before this next drive on 3rd down and 5. Jackson, that's a nice catch by Mark Andrews, and that's a first down, a big 3rd down conversion as we're midway through the 3rd quarter here. Here's now 2nd and 4. Jackson waiting, finds the fullback. That's Patrick Ricard, the big fella. Gets across midfield. He's inside the 45-yard line. Now it's 3rd down and 7 for the Ravens. Jackson's going to keep it himself. Can he get the first down? No. Not quite. He's going to be short of the first down, but they're going to go for it here. 4th and 4, because why not? All they need is 4 yards. Got to be careful, though. Jackson throws it. Was Willie Snead in bounds? Official up here says yes. It's a first down. And now the Ravens 2nd down and 11. The drive continues. Jackson completes it to Marquise Brown. Uh-oh, now he's in a foot race at the 20. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 15-yard line. And there's another first down. Jackson, nice move. Able to make 3 guys miss on the play. Stiff arms his own guy to get out of the way and get a first down. And now we start the 4th quarter with a 2nd down and goal. Lamar open is the tight end Nick Boyle. He's going to go right in the end zone for the touchdown. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead to now 10. Now 30-20. Took them 14 plays, 81 yards. Extra point now for Justin Tucker to make it an 11-point game. And it looks like that is... No, he missed it. Unbelievable. It's no good. So it's going to stay as a 10-point game. Highlights are moving fast. 2nd and 6. Brady able to get that to Julian Edelman to the 40-yard line. Now 2nd down and 7 now for New England. Brady tosses back to Mohamed Sanu. Sanu is a first down. Gets across midfield. Now 3rd and 10. Coming up now on the 13-minute mark. Brady, pressure on his face. He's just going to throw that. No Patriot there except one, but it's going to be intercepted by Earl Thomas. He comes up with the pick, and now he's on the return. Thomas back to the 30, and he'll just take it back to about the 28-yard line, looks like. And the Ravens are going to have control of the football again. Now it's 3rd down and 4. Here's Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Sidearm throw. That pass is complete to Ingram. He stays in bounds somehow after he was pulled on his flag there. He's able to get the first down, though. And now 2nd and 8. Ravens looking to score again, trying to put this game away. Here's Ingram again on a pass. Complete. First down inside the 15, close to the 10-yard line. Now we move it 2nd down and 8. Jackson's going to keep it. Jackson to the 5. Looking at the end zone. He's going to be short. Down to the wall. It's like he was down there. And now we have a 1st and goal. 3 plays later now. It's 3rd and goal. Lamar Jackson's going to keep it. And Patriots are all over that. And Jackson is still fighting his way through. Does he get in the end zone? Yes, he does. They say touchdown Lamar Jackson. Unbelievable. Look at this. You guys are going to think that he is stopped initially right there. Now, if they would have blew a whistle on this play, I know the players probably would have been so upset. Because look this, watch this. I think this is Orlando Brown, number 78. He's able to just pull Lamar Jackson, look at the offensive line, just pulling him toward that goal line to make sure he breaks the play. And Jackson smartly, I think, at the end of that, you guys can see that he actually holds the football like way back here on the goal line. And he's able to break through and get the easy touchdown. So now it's 37-20. I think this highlight's about to be already over. Hold on a second, though. It's 3rd and 5 for the Patriots, though. I think they have one more opportunity to make something happen. They're down by 17. Brady's in trouble, though. He's going to be sacked, and that might just wrap things up. They have all 3 timeouts, yes, but I think this is going to come to an end because the Ravens were getting the football back anyway. I believe the Patriots failed on a 4th down conversion, and the Ravens were able to secure that win. And the final score of that game was 37-20. So now let me go to my next question here. You guys can turn to the PowerPoint. I'm sorry, it's not a question. I'm just now going to give you guys the stats of this game. I am so great at creating these PowerPoints. Look at that. Patriots and Ravens Week 9 combined stats, but I'm talking about passing, rushing, and receiving. And you guys can see all those categories right there. The receiving, the rushing, the passing, and the receiving again. So now the stats are on the next slide. So here you go. So you got Tom Brady. He was 30 of 46 on this game. He threw the ball 46 times, completed 30 passes. He had 285 total yards, had a touchdown, and he had 1 INT. I didn't think that the running backs of the Patriots had any kind of yards. I mean, James White with 9 carries for 38 yards, because I didn't see really a running play at all in this highlight. Maybe one, but that was basically it. So he had 38 yards. He did have a touchdown in that game. That touchdown was the 20 points that the Patriots had final in this game. Julian Edelman and Mohamed Sanu balled out, though. Both had 10 catches. Edelman had 89 yards. Sanu had 81 yards and a touchdown. Edelman also had that fumble. I could also put that in there, but I did not. And now if we come to the Ravens side, so Lamar Jackson, 163 yards passing out of 23 pass attempts, 17 of 23, 163 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. But this is what you guys got to pay attention to here. The rushing game is really what got it done for us. Mark Ingram had 15 carries. He had 115 total yards on 15 carries. Lamar Jackson has 16 carries for 61 yards, 2 total touchdowns. Gus Edwards has 7 carries for 27 yards and 1 touchdown. So they each had a touchdown in that game, which is why the running game is what got the win for us, just like that. And the receiving, Marquise Brown had 3 catches, 48 yards. That was it. The tight end Nick Boyle had 5 catches, 27 yards, and a touchdown. Nick Boyle is actually the guy who came to our broadcasting camp back last summer. What was it? Was it a conference or something? I think just a press conference. They had to meet with the players. And he scores a touchdown here against New England. And if you guys are noticing, this shirt is new as well. I got this for a birthday present. I got a lot of shirts, a lot of outfits for my birthday. It was fun. So, yeah, those are the stats, total stats. And if you guys got that question correct on how many total yards Lamar Jackson had in this game, 224. So he had 163 passing yards, you guys just saw. Then he had 61 total rushing yards, which is equal to 224 total yards. I had to do the math, too, of that before I put that on my slide. So now I'm going to come into the comments and see where you guys write on the, let me see, where you guys, hold on a second. Oh, sorry, I was clicking the wrong button. This question right here, the first question, how many turnovers can you guys spot in this game? Now, did you guys spot all of them? Hold on a second. Wait for the screen to clear up here. Did you guys spot all the turnovers that y'all saw? Let me see. So yeah, there were only 2 turnovers in this game. This one was one of them, the fumble recovery by Marlon Humphreys, number 44. He returned one for a touchdown. And number 29, Earl Thomas, comes up with the interception on that 3rd and 10 that Tom Brady just forced down the field. That was unnecessary for him to force that throw. Yeah, I'm not sure the Patriots had a single turnover against us because we didn't turn the ball over at all, I don't believe, because Lamar Jackson didn't have any interceptions, or I don't think we even had any fumbles in that game. Man, I finished pretty early. It's only 3:26. You know what? Let me go back for something. I'm gonna. Let me see. Let me go back to the first 3 drives of this game. I'm sorry, like the first 3 possessions that the Patriots had in this game. So this was right after the touchdown that was really. Okay, so you got third down. On these third down situations that the Patriots had in this game was another reason why that they lost this game. Because I can tell you, 3rd and 10. Look at all this. Look at this. Look how we're lined up. I think we did this all game long on 3rd downs this past season. You have like 2 guys, maybe no, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 guys playing deep coverage, and then you got the other 2 guys here in the middle blitzing. Tom Brady struggled a lot this game on trying to figure out our defense because we were blitzing almost the whole entire time. You see that? Look at this. Everyone's coming. Everyone's coming. He has no choice but to just throw the football away because there's nobody there to throw to. Plus, he had a lot of pressure in his face. Let me go to the next drive. Yeah, so this was the next drive. This was after the Justin Tucker field goal. So pressure is the reason why the Patriots lost in this game. Look at this. Again. You got this time maybe 1 safety back here. That's Earl Thomas. He's the only safety back here. Everyone else is coming on the blitz. Look, you got here, and here. Jimmy Smith is backing up coverage, and I believe Marcus Peters is playing coverage. Look at this play, though. Like, look at this. Like, see, look at that. From the left side, we blitzed through the middle, from the left edge and the right edge, and then it was Patrick Owasso, number 48, if you guys can see. Let me press on that. Patrick Owasso. There we go. Look at that. Like, it's just too much for that Patriots offensive line. And they came in for the sack. We did. And another thing, too, the New England Patriots, their defense actually came into the league as the number 1 defense in the league coming into this game. Because I think they had a total, I don't even know how many turnovers they had. They had a lot of interceptions forced and turnovers forced against their opponents before we faced them in Week 9. Yeah, so pressure was probably the only reason why the Patriots had lost this game. Now, let me skip forward to this was after we scored the other touchdown with Gus Edwards. We were up 16-0, well 17-0 because of the extra point. So then the Patriots on 3rd and 1. Look at this again. Are we blitzing again or are we coverage? Look at this. Marlon Humphrey, who is normally a safety, Earl Thomas is normally a safety. Now, actually, let me tell y'all something. If you see like the safeties acting like they're blitzing, it's not always going to be a blitz because they're always going to drop. Sometimes they're going to like fake it and like drop back into coverage because that's what the quarterback wants you to, or the defense. No, how should I say it? The quarterback in their mind is thinking they're coming on the blitz. That's what the defensive backs want you to think. So, when you actually see them go back into coverage, you find out, oh, I have a lot of time in the world to throw the football. But if you see them backing out coverage here, no, sometimes they're going to blitz. So, yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to trick you into that. That's what the defense is doing. But it looks like we're blitzing and coming on coverage. Now, look at this. Now, it wasn't that much pressure for us, maybe pressure from the edge. And look at this coverage, though. I don't even know who that was who forced that incomplete pass. Owasso, number 48. That was great coverage, and we're not going to see this play because this is where he muffed the punt. Cyrus Jones did. All right, guys, I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys. let me go on to my next slide here. Give me a minute. Alright, yep. So this is all I have for you guys today. Yep. I didn't go over an hour like I did on my Madden video back in episode 2. So thank you all for watching this. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Now, I'm actually going to start maybe doing a YouTube channel or something like that. Maybe creating one and doing my broadcast videos there and like uploading them on YouTube. But I probably won't do that till after like school is officially over, so that I will have some time to do that. So like trying to cram it all in. Yeah, and the podcast kit. Is it the same one that I have? Well, the microphone's not like, whatever. So yeah, this was a great broadcast, I think it was. I was able to, I feel more comfortable when I do like certain sports that I know, but I do have to learn like other sports in order for me to go on the air one day. So, well, I started off with the basic, just because I took a break also last week. I come back with the basic NFL. And yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. Please continue to stay safe during this time. Yeah, I know it's tough for all of us. And again, I mentioned back in the beginning that there are a lot of things that I mentioned back in the beginning that there are a lot of things that's going on right now. Sometimes though we have to. Sometimes when we look at the news, I think other times we have to like take our minds off of it and like do other things to keep us positive and to make us feel better. So yeah, I understand how some of you guys might feel, but yeah, I enjoyed this broadcast. All right, again, please like this video if you enjoyed it. This is Noah Eaton signing out. I'll see you guys next Saturday, hopefully, on another episode of Noah's Quarantine Play-by-Play. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out. Thank you very much.